Once a year in the springtime, the Seven Sisters Quilt Show takes place in St. Louis Obispo. It's a bit of a drive, but it's well worth the trip. I went with my friend, Ann-Sofie Dean.
That's me.
Am I going to be on television?
You want to be? You want to say something?
Having a great time at the Seven Sisters Quilt Show.
What are you looking for?
Just something to add to my stash. You never know what I might find that I can use in maybe doing a landscape quilt or something like that.
You prefer landscape quilts?
Oh, I do all of them. I like landscapes. I like the ones that are the repetitive patterns. It has more to do with the color of the fabric is what's really exciting. And I'm a member of a quilt guild in Lompoc, California, which is called Quilters, etc. And we have our own quilt show every year, just our own guild, but this is really cool because there's like 6 guilds participating.
Seven Sisters is the mountain range that's around us here from Morro Bay and around in San Luis County. And also when we started, we had 7 guilds that started, so that's why we named it Seven Sisters.
Show me your quilt.
This is my quilt. I made that for my niece who has cancer, and I wanted to show it before I send it to her. So she just loved the colors and the fabrics. So no pattern. Just decided we wanted to do something random, and that's what turned out.
Who chose the colors?
She wanted purples, greens, and blues, and that's all. That was the only criteria I had. Very few warm colors in it, except for just pops of contrast. And it's just her favorite range of colors, and it made her happy to see them. So I don't know. I just thought, let's do diagonal and see what it comes out. And it was not very straight when I first had all the diagonal strips together. I threw it out on the floor and was horrified. So we just took a pair of scissors and straightened it up, and then added the borders to keep it. And then we tossed the circles. My friends helped me. We just threw them on the floor to see what they look like. We kind of placed these little half circle ones, and then the ones like this, we put those on there because those brighter colors or the warmer colors popped out too hard. So we kind of softened those up a little bit.
Oh my!
Oh wow!
So a lot of the things you see on the front of the quilt are in chunks back here, or extra circles, even a couple of squares, a few extra threads here and there. I don't let too many people get too close to my quilting.
Read you what it says here. This is the quilted rendition of a photo of my mother Frances and Bill as they walk one of their last walks at Sydney Creek, an Alzheimer's facility. She passed May 16, 2009, and he passed June 1st, 2009 due to Alzheimer's. This quilt was fused and machine appliqued and machine stitched.
Well, this was made by 8 or 9 people from the Almond Country Quilt Guild. Several of us did different blocks. Some people did the border.
And Claire did all
and I did the hand
quilting.
quilting in 29 days.
I love this quilt. And the reason why I really love it is because she's taken, you know, a traditional regular pattern and she's jazzed it up. You know, she has all these beautiful color combinations. And then, on top of that, she's putting these appliques, all these flowers. And then she's taken another block and put it in there with the giraffes. It is just stunning.
So what did you do? What did you win?
I won the opportunity quilt for San Luis Obispo. Who are you? and
I've been talking to her for 15 minutes. So.
And then I started screaming because I actually worked on this quilt. I was
You
part
worked
of
on this quilt and you won it?
Yes, I was part of the group that worked on it, and it was a really wonderful process. And it's got 27 fabrics in it, and this pattern right here, this is the block in the corner right here. The back is almost as beautiful as the front.
Oh, wow, look at that. How many hours did it take to make this?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you that.
A lot.
And whose idea was it?
Well, the designer of the block is named William Benedict, and he's an architect. And he is an architect professor at Cal Poly. And he taught a class in gradation of color, light to dark. And that's how it originated.
I'll have to tell you, I've been walking around for an hour and I still didn't see everything. It's such a wonderful show.
So hard to take in. You can, even if you see them all, you just can't take it all in. So
how often
do
you do these?
We've been doing them annually. We started a little smaller in a smaller venue about 5 or 6 years ago. And this is the third one here at the Madonna Inn. And we do have our show booked already for next year.
I'm Jeffery. Until next time, please keep supporting the arts.